Hello, y'all. Welcome to Slim and Seven. I'm your host, Dark Slim, and we're here at 7 sharp Eastern Time, Eastern Standard Time. And today we're gonna be talking about some MCU bracket seeding. It's this little, exercise that myself and my partner today, my co-host, my contributor, Fino Drake Riot. Say hi to the people, Fino. That sounded like you fell down some stairs. Please let them know you're okay.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
All right.
I'm good. I'm just chilling and I'm happy. It's a great time.
All
It's a
right.
great
Yeah.
time to be alive.
Yes. Well, most certainly. With X-Men '97 season 2 on the horizon, a lot of big games coming out announced, and a lot of things going on in the nerdosphere. A lot of NBA trades and free agents being signed. I mean, everything that we love is very active
Oh
right
man,
now. So
love
really
free
cool.
agency.
But for today, we're gonna continue this little experiment that we've had. We've had a couple of live streams in the past where we took the time to actually create a tier list. I'm gonna show a zoomed in version of that right now. Where we did a tier list of all the 66 MCU projects up to the point where we started discussing them. And, we ended up seeding all 66 of those projects. We had some debates, we had some arguments, we had some disputes. But at the end of the day, we agreed on these. And now what we're going to do is put them in a NCAA tournament style bracket, which we're going to fill in here by taking our tier list. And then, just like they do in the NCAA, when they have top ranked teams, they put them as top seeds in their region, and then they eventually battle down from 64 down to one champion. So we're gonna at least seed the teams, the projects, the MCU projects today, from our tier list. Our tier list is gonna serve as our baseline of argument, our baseline of data, our baseline of opinion, and we're gonna fill out this 64 team bracket, this 64 project bracket. Might be a play-in, but the play-in, I mean, is gonna be amongst two projects that we have very lowly ranked on our list. Um, and lastly, just for context, like I said, when we were making this tier list, it was basically looking at the first 66 projects as movies, TV shows, one shot specials that Disney and the MCU had made up until basically like the midpoint of Daredevil Born Again season 2, right? That was about where we were at. Like,
Yep.
because I think we finished this before season 2 finished, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
that is
I
correct.
think we finished it before. So, all right, so we're gonna take a look at this and basically let's get into it. So let me show everybody here our tier list. Well, at least the S ranks, because we're gonna start with like our one seeds. We got four one seeds, and I'm gonna let you, Fino, start us off with because you're very familiar with March Madness and NCAA
The
brackets
bracketology,
with
I got
bracketology.
you.
You are. I'm gonna defer to you as a bracketologist for the purposes of this. Um. So yeah, why don't you start us off? Where should we start with? Where should we go?
All right, so I feel like the one thing that they like to do when they're coming out with the bracket is they always start with the number one seeds. It's like the first. Because that's the head honchos of each bracket.
Yeah.
Usually 64 teams. There's four divisions, four areas, four cornerstones, and you got to see who's gonna lead each side.
Right.
Uh, I believe they do east, west, north, south. Now we probably not gonna break it down like that, but we just got to figure out who those top dogs are.
Right.
Uh, and then let's see if there's any upsets after that. But let's start with the number ones.
Yeah.
So looking at our S tier category. So
Should I read them for people that maybe should I read out
yeah,
the
I think you should let them know who are the contenders, because I think that the number one seeds always are the S tier. Like you got
yeah
to be
They set the tone.
You're the
They set the
Duke.
tone for what
Yeah,
everything else. You had to get that in there, right? You had to get the Blue Devil
yeah.
love.
You know what I'm saying? You're the Duke Blue Devils of the Marvel movies, like the top. You're not
Okay.
like the low tier Carolina Tar Heels or whatever the
Oh
hell,
wow!
whatever
All
the
right,
hell.
taking the
But
digs.
but yeah, yeah. Go ahead and like let the people know
All
who
right,
the S tier teams are.
all right. So the S tiers that we landed upon after much debate were the following, and keep in mind as we were placing them where they rank horizontally is also where we, according to the rules of our debate, uh, where they rank amongst each other on that particular tier. So, according to this, we have Avengers Infinity War as our first S rank. We have Captain America Winter Soldier, followed by X Men 97, Avengers Endgame, Spider Man No Way Home, the original Avengers film, Captain America Civil War, and the Netflix series Daredevil. Not Born Again, the Netflix series Daredevil series. That rounds out our S ranks.
You know what's crazy?
One.
It's kind of um I guess it's kind of lucky that we didn't finish this to like before season 2 ended.
And by the way, yeah, no, you're right, because that might have changed some things. It might have definitely
That would
changed.
have changed some things.
It
I'm not
definitely
gonna
might have
lie.
changed some things, but hey, we were prisoners of the moment, and I want to apologize for these ads that show up on Tier Maker, but I don't know how to do that.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
know how to
We're
help
not
me get rid of
sponsored.
them,
You
let
know,
me know.
we ain't sponsored by them yet.
No, I don't know what is even being advertised here. I'm actually just grateful it's not something shady that will get this not only demonetized but banned and maybe arrested. I'm glad this ain't one of them
I
sites.
I didn't
But
think
I don't
so.
know
I
who
don't even know
this.
what
I
that
don't know
is.
who this
Yeah.
guy. I don't know who Kevin is. Meet Kevin. I don't know who that is. But anyway, Kevin Feige. That's who we care about right now. Kevin Feige. All right. So
Yeah, there you go.
segue. Lee. I don't know. All right. So those are S rank Marvel projects. Okay, they're not poo poo. Those are our S rank Marvel project, MCU projects. So, I mean, Fino, what do you think our number one seeds are from this list?
So, like I said, we got to pick 4, right? So, I think that I think it's kind of obvious. Avengers: Infinity War, I think should be
Is a one
like I
seed.
said before, the Duke basketball of the bracket. So like that's the head honcho. I don't think there's any argument,
None from me.
right? So we could put that as the
As a
number
one
one
seed.
seed of the we'll just say the East region. That's like
Yeah,
the team one
got it.
for it. Then number 2, or I'm sorry, the second number 1 seed. Um, I think Captain America: Winter Soldier. I mean, like, I don't think there should be any argument with that either. I think that is just a
You
masterpiece.
get no argument from me on that.
Yeah, so that right there, you can put that and that would be number 17, Team
Yeah, I
17, by the
got
way.
that. I got
Okay,
that.
okay, all right. And then this is where we can get a little iffy, like not iffy, but like I think maybe an argument can be had with the for the last 2 spots. So according to our S tier, that would be X-Men 97
Yes, the
and
sole
Endgame.
animated project on the S tier, by
Yes, I think X-Men 97 was amazing. My only question to it is that is one season enough to make it the like a 1 seed? That's the only question. Not saying that it doesn't deserve it, but are we gonna be? It was that great of a season that we're gonna put it like third best according to. Are we good with that?
the way. So here's what I will say to that: X Men '97 was kind of it was a new project, but it was in a way adding on to a project that predates the MCU, right? The Fox series X Men animated show that we grew up with. Even though it's we looked at it as a standalone, and I only ever talked about it. We only ever talked about it as the standalone that it is. I do
Right.
feel like it's also it has the history of that original series just embedded into it. It's for all intents and purposes, it is a continuation of that series. Much like Born Again, Daredevil Born Again is a continuation of the Netflix series, more than one
Right.
season, obviously. I still kind of attach this onto it. That's number one. Number two, for an animated project, I don't know if you can get any better for an animated series. Period. Like this was peak in terms of like comic book storytelling. Um, yes, it was only one season, but it was as impactful of a one season as anything they've ever done. And we have some one season shows on it, like WandaVision is in our A tier. You know what I mean? We have other projects that were only one season long. We got Spider-Man, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man is in the A tier. And that's only one season with no history. You know what I'm saying? So I
Okay.
to answer your question, yes. I believe it was that good. Yeah.
Okay.
That
All right. So
remember me episode
yeah,
was one of the best things Marvel ever made, put their hands on, period, in all the years of
I'm
the
not.
MCU.
I'm not in disagreement with that. I'm not. Was every episode that way though?
We didn't evaluate things on the series on one episode. As a whole. That's how we did it. We evaluated them as a whole. I
Okay.
am
I
not
just.
knocking down X-Men 97 to make room for what I know you're trying to advocate for. Knock something else down. I'm not
So
taking X-Men
okay.
97
Can
out
I
of my
say
one
this?
seed.
All right. I'm just gonna say this. So are we? We're both in agreement about Endgame. Do you believe Endgame is at a one seed? Because I do. I believe Endgame is a one seed for
I
sure.
believe that I believe basically after Winter Soldier, I feel like shuffling all the other ones, you can make an argument. That's why they're all on our S tier.
Right.
But if I had to draw a line in the sand, because I put it there, it's X-Men 97.
Okay. So all right. Throw X Men '97 in there. But you can put them as a one seed over there. We'll put them in the North region.
The North
Uh,
region, they should
we'll
be
put
in
them
the
in the
East.
North region.
That's where the damn mansion's at. They should be in
That
the
would
East.
be what is it? That would be number 33.
Yeah, I got it.
Team 33.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then so the fourth one then. This is so the reason that whole little battle was about
Here
to.
goes the agenda, ladies and gentlemen. The agenda.
The reason is because so I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm a Spider-Man fanatic. I love Spider-Man. That's my favorite superhero. And No Way Home hit every mark that you would want. I feel like a movie to hit. I mean, it had.
More than
You,
Endgame?
you want to talk about the nostalgia? It
What?
had nostalgia.
More than Endgame?
It was right there. You telling me when Toby stepped out?
You telling me when Cap called Milner?
That was great, but we didn't see Toby.
Tell me
Like
when
I'm just saying. Like, look, I know the Remember Me episode. I get that, but this is
Oh
Toby.
no. We already passed X-Men 97. You already
I
gave me a
know,
bunch
but
of
I'm just
in there.
saying. No, I'm using it to bring it up. Like that moment. Endgame had a lot of moments too. Don't get me wrong. I love Endgame. Like to me, Endgame and No Way Home are my top two. Like that's my favorites.
Listen,
But
my
it's
thing is this: the Toby scene was cool, but
when he saved MJ.
but no, that was emotional. But my thing is, Endgame's on your left. That portal moment was greater and more impactful than any of the portal moments that you're talking about in No Way Home.
I didn't cry. I didn't cry during that. I was excited.
You
I was.
didn't. You didn't. But a
I
lot of
cried when I
people
saw
did.
Toby.
A lot of people did. I mean,
Look, I'm gonna give Endgame the edge only because Endgame had the last 45 minutes of Endgame was some of the best. It's still the best thing I've ever seen in the history of movies. Just the whole battle scene, like the battle scene wasn't perfect. Don't get me wrong, but it was just everything you would want
yeah.
an Avengers movie. I feel like to be.
I mean, Avengers Endgame is like a Lakers. It's like they're like a UCLA from the freaking 70s, man. Like they're like
It hurts my heart that Spider-Man: No Way Home is not a 1 seed.
I don't
But
mean it can't make it far
since you're not,
as a two.
it's the fact that you're adamant about X-Men '97. We're right past it.
Adamant.
I think it's better than X-Men '97, but it's you know what? I'll let it ride. All right, we can go with Endgame as
your main
as
argument. I'll say this too. This is my other jam. Your main argument with No Way Home is how it nostalgia. My brother in Christ.
It was a great story. It was a great story.
Hey, I'm not saying it's not, but my brother in Christ, X-Men '97 is nostalgia. It's not even trying to maximize it. It is it.
That's okay. That's true,
you know
but
like,
but it was different.
Yeah, it was different.
That was a bar. That was a bar. Yo, write that down, bro. I'm just saying. So, but what I'm saying is, I get it. I know it is the song '97, X-Men '97. Yeah, you know, to me, my X-Men, Cyclops finally got his moment. I get it. You know, hopefully they do that in the movies and stuff. I get it. I respect it. I'm just saying.
Listen, we've had tournament champions come out of the 2 seed before, right? Who knows?
That's true. It's probably going to happen this year, but I'm just saying. It just hurts my heart. As a Spider-Man fan, it hurts my heart. Three of these movies, our number 1 seeds could have included Spider-Man. I'm just saying that would have been history.
Oh, hey.
That would have been the first. What? That would have been the first time ever in our. We would have made history. One character in 3 shows.
We would have.
Or movies, whatever.
That's how important. That's how important Spider-Man is to
history maker.
To
but don't worry, tomorrow's a brand new day. You know what I mean? We good. I ain't worried about it.
All right. So real quick, just so people can see, I mean, it's gonna materialize slowly. We have our 1 seeds. We have Avengers Endgame. Let me zoom in here. We got Avengers Endgame up here as a 1 seed. We got Captain America Winter Soldier here as another 1 seed. And then if we go across here, we got X-Men '97 as a 1 seed in the Northeast, by the way, Northeast of the bracket. And we got Avengers Endgame right here as another 1 seed.
Yep. Okay. Cool.
All right. I'm pretty sure, I mean, this is not gonna. This was probably one of the more intense parts of the bracket.
Yeah, I think the rest. I think the rest is pretty easy.
Yeah.
The only thing we might have to consider, so it's where to put them. So I could be a number 2 seed.
I see what you mean.
But do I really want to go up against? Infinity War. You know what I mean? That's the only maybe issue we may have, but other than that, we good.
Right now, I mean, we have the Endgame bracket, we got the Captain America Winter Soldier bracket, we got the X-Men '97 bracket, and we have the Endgame bracket.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Infinity War. So, yeah. Oh, I think I put Endgame twice. I meant to put Infinity War. I apologize. That's my fault. That may have caused confusion in my own brain. Okay, there we go. I fixed it. All right. So, I mean, I think it's fair if we try to, as much as possible, mix certain formats or genres in each bracket. But we'll see how it unfolds. So now we got.
I got you.
Now we got the rest of the S tier to fill out as 2 seeds. So
2 seeds, yeah.
Right, as 2 seeds. So I'm not gonna I don't argue any of these as 2 seeds in any order. If you want to put Spider-Man in the bracket opposite of Infinity War, cool. That means it's going up against Endgame. That means you know what I mean. Like, what do where,
You know what? I wouldn't be mad at Spider-Man in the X-Men
really,
97 bracket.
really is that
I,
where you
I
want to
would
put it?
I really wouldn't, because I feel like we can continue that. I think that's like
The nostalgia
that's the
versus
one spot I
nostalgia.
can get you.
Now
I
the
think I
thing
can
is,
get you.
the thing is that you got X Men '97 and Daredevil in the same tier, so those are the only shows that made it to our S tier. But all right,
Oh, that's true. That's true.
having them head to head, which is the better show? I mean,
You're right. We could do that. We also could do Daredevil versus Daredevil. That's another part. You know.
well, when we get there, right now, let's just try to fill out these two seeds.
You're
So,
right. You're right.
so
So
where do we put now? I think it'll be interesting if we put the original Avengers in the Endgame bracket because we're talking
I
about the
agree.
first Avengers movie versus up to this point the last Avengers movie.
I would agree with that. I think that would be cool. Avengers, put that as the 2 seed. For that one.
Okay, so I'm trying to see. That's the Endgame bracket. That's the top left of our
Yeah. So
joint.
that would be.
That would be
Let's see.
number 15. That'd be number
Wait,
15.
Endgame. No, no, no. Endgame was
And
number. Yeah,
and
yeah, 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 yeah. So it would be number 50
50?
for Avengers. Avengers would be number 50.
No, because I had made a
That's-
mistake. So look, let me show you.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hold on. Let me show you what happened. So I don't know if you can see here. I have put Avengers Endgame here instead of Infinity War. And then when I went over here down to 49, I put Endgame. So we had two Endgames. This was
Okay.
Endgame, and the one in the bottom right bracket was Endgame. So now this is Infinity
Oh,
War,
okay.
and the one in the bottom right is Endgame.
Okay, okay, okay.
So
I got you.
so if we want to do the two seed with Endgame, we got to do top left.
Got you.
If that makes any sense.
Right. So top left is number. Da.
Wait, why does it say no? No, you know what? This is messing up. The bracket is saying Infinity War, even though update team names is saying Endgame and Infinity War. It's not saving it properly. Folks, we found this bracket app thing online to use that wasn't going to charge us a subscription fee, and
Okay, so wait.
sometimes you get
Go
what you pay for.
to. Okay, I see Infinity War. All right, so go to the left side for me. Left bracket. Go left side bracket.
Captain America: Winter Soldier.
And
I put
then
Avengers here. That one went through.
okay, yeah. So there's Avengers. Okay, yeah, yeah. You're good now. You're good
So
now.
wait, so Avengers is the two seed for the yeah, but this should say
For
Endgame. This should say Endgame.
oh, it's not saying Infinity War up there. Okay, I mean
Yeah,
it's not
see.
saying Endgame.
Let me
Yeah, I see
see
what you're
if I
saying.
change this one to Infinity War. That's how the sausage is made, people. And then this the Endgame
We're
bracket.
learning. We're learning.
All right,
What do you
Endgame.
mean we're learning?
And when I save
That's
it, see when I save it, Endgame. Okay, now we got Endgame there. Now it
okay.
changed.
There you go.
Endgame
All
there,
right.
and then no, but see it says Endgame over here too. What the hell?
No, it's right on my screen. It's right.
Nah, bro, it says Endgame here.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I see what you're saying.
It shouldn't be
Wait, maybe
Endgame.
you have to save them individually. Like it doesn't change. You can't do a bunch of them at once. Maybe you got to do them individually.
I just tried that. No. Huh. This is unfortunate. That's kind of confusing. And I mean, I don't know if people can see this. Like, I'm filling it out properly.
Well, look, as long as we keep track of it, I think we'll be fine. Let's just continue, and then we can maybe we have to just put them all in at the same time.
Maybe. Infinity War. Yeah, nah, that joint is kind of cooked. But all right, we'll see. We'll try to keep track. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Moving
this
on.
week they stop working
So
after
so we
Bailey.
got we got the Avengers. We got the Avengers in the same bracket as Endgame.
Yes.
Okay.
So I think it would be smart to do Cap versus Cap.
Oh, yeah. All right. So we put Civil War as the 2 seed, and that's Team 31.
Mm-hmm.
We'll put Captain America Winter Soldier.
And then it would make sense for Infinity War to go up against the lowest second tier. I mean, the lowest number 2 seed
Daredevil?
in Daredevil. And Daredevil, yeah.
Right, right. Yes, it would actually make sense to do that. So that would be that's
You
our
see my
bottom.
thinking? That's why you got the bracketologist here, you know?
Absolutely. That's Team
Sure.
63. So Team 63 would be Daredevil. Daredevil Netflix. Okay. Cool. Boom. Daredevil Netflix is showing up there now in the bracket. We'll figure out how to change it from two end games, but we'll get there when we get there. All right, so our S tier is done, and now we're on to the A tier to help fill out basically our 3, 4, and maybe even in some cases 5 seeds. So let's see what will be some interesting places to put some of these series. Our highest rank. Let me go through the tier list for folks that maybe can't see it that well. All right, so we have. I'm gonna go in order. We got Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one, Volume One. We have WandaVision. We have the Loki series. We have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. We have the original Iron Man, Thor Ragnarok, Daredevil Born Again. We have the Netflix Punisher series. We have Deadpool and Wolverine. We have Thunderbolts. We have the animated series on Disney Plus, Friendly Neighborhood Spider Man. And we have the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special one shot episode that they also put up on Disney Plus. So those are our A tier list. So where can we put these where it's most interesting and fair for matchup purposes?
All right.
Go ahead, go. What
So
you thinking?
and so we got our 3 seeds. Are we going? We're happy with the next 4, the first 4. We're good with that. That's
Well,
the so we got that'd be Guardians, WandaVision, Loki, and the what is that? The third Guardians.
yeah, the third one. So in terms of like locking stuff in, I think for me,
Uh huh.
I'm good with the first three. Like I'm good with the first three being 2 seeds, solid 2 seeds. I mean 3 seeds.
3 seeds.
Yeah,
3 seeds. Yeah.
I'm cool with those being. After that, I could see arguments for shuffling. I could see that because these are all like
Okay.
A tier. Like we all agreed that these were A tier MCU projects. So
Right.
in terms of where they go as 3 and 4 and 5 seeds, I'm pretty much locked in though personally with the first three.
So so in that case, then let's go ahead and put those 3 in their spots. Then so
Okay.
Guardians. You know, I think we could put Guardians over
Gu-
there. It'd be nice to
Guardians
see them.
Guardians 1 is like it's a Dick Vitale special. They're not a
Okay.
Cinderella story, but they're PTP. They're they're not who anyone expected to be ranked this high. You know what I'm saying? They were the underdogs. They
Mm-hmm.
no blue chips here. These guys, they fought and clawed to get to where they are. You know,
I
they're
would love
kind of
to
a sleeper.
see.
They're a sleeper.
I would love to see them in the end game bracket.
And why? Well, let me hear the logic for that. Why?
because it's like you said, they're not a sleeper team because we know they're here, like but it's like if there's a 3 seed that could upset anyone, the Guardians could be that team.
That's what I'm saying. So
And
you want to put them in the same bracket as Endgame and the original Avengers.
I think that's a great matchup. That's a bunch of good teams.
That is a bunch of good teams. All right,
I like it.
Team 8 goes to the Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm just gonna put
I like
Guardians 1.
I like WandaVision.
Now, WandaVision is that individual, you know. I mean, it was a duo. It was a dynamic duo, but it was really her show. It was, you know what I mean?
It was her show. It was.
Yeah, and it was.
I think
it was a pioneer. You know, like it came out with a very interesting offense, a very interesting game plan. You know, they played old school, but then as the tournament, as their the SEC tournament went on, they modernized their game. You know,
if in that sense, why not X-Men 97's bracket? Because it's the same concept.
They're both shows. I don't
both shows.
I don't want to stack.
Both used.
Listen, the thing is, I don't want to stack too many shows in one area because then, some of these shows should have a chance to go up against some different.
Oh yeah, that is true.
So
we still got
we stack them all over there. I don't know.
Well, we put in the first one.
We haven't put anything in X-Men 97's bracket yet. So you want to put it up against another elite show? That's WandaVision.
Yeah.
WandaVision.
Yeah, we haven't put another show with it. Yeah, we got to. Let's do it.
All right. So you think it's the 3 seed in the well? Actually, who's the 2 seed in the X-Men?
No, 2 seed. It was what do you call it?
Daredevil.
No, it wasn't Daredevil. It was Daredevil is in Infinity War.
So what did we put over there?
Hold on.
I got Avengers Endgame as a 1 seed, Winter Soldier as a 1 seed, X-Men 97 is a 1 seed, Infinity War is a 1 seed, and then wait, why are the 2 winners? What?
Because we did No Way Home with
Bro, this thing is not saving.
Oh no,
correctly.
it's not saving. Yeah, because I said put No Way Home against X-Men.
Yeah, but it's not even showing up. No Way Home is not even showing up here.
Oh, what the heck? Okay.
Okay. Damn. I don't want to cut this off due to technical difficulties, man. Because then we're gonna have to find. I'm about to just get a spreadsheet and just put it.
I would say do a spreadsheet. Just do a spreadsheet.
All right, and then we'll fill in the bracket
later. Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
All right. So wait, we had Winter Soldier as a 1. We had Infinity War as a 1. Because I have a spreadsheet here already made.
Okay.
Okay, we'll just do that. All right. Let me get rid of
Sorry, folks. We're just gonna switch up how we doing it.
Yep. All right. So we'll focus more on give you less ads. All right. So let me open up this window that I have here on the side. This is stuff you don't have to see necessarily. But all right. So we had X-Men 97 as a 1 seed. Guardians 1, we just said was a 3 seed, yeah?
Yep.
All right. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put on the side of that 3 seed and in which bracket. And we said we were going to put the Guardians 1 in the Endgame bracket, right?
Endgame, yes.
Okay. That will help me later on All right, and then you said WandaVision is a 3 seed.
WandaVision is in X-Men 97.
X-Men 97 bracket. Okay. Okay. And then we had No Way Home was a 1 seed.
No Way Home was a 2 seed.
2 seed. Oh, right. Okay. 2 seed.
In X-Men 97.
And No Way Home was in the X-Men 97 bracket.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a stacked bracket right now. What Endgame was a 1 seed. That was our other 1 seed.
Yeah, it was Avengers. Avengers 1 was the 2 seed in that one.
Okay, got you. Good shit. Okay. Endgame bracket. Okay. All right.
And then, wait,
Daredevil Netflix we had as
and then we
a
did Cap and Cap. If you didn't do that part
no,
yet.
no. I thought that was in the Infinity War bracket.
We remember I said Cap and Cap, Civil War,
No, but I'm talking about
Civil
Daredevil. I'm
War,
talking about
and
Daredevil Netflix.
oh yeah, Daredevil was in Infinity War.
That was
Yeah,
a 2 seed in the Infinity War bracket.
and yeah, 2 seed in the Infinity War.
Okay, and then we had Civil War.
Civil War was the 2 seed in Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier's bracket, right? That's where we had ended. That was the last thing we did, no?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. So, and then you said you wanted to put WandaVision up in the X-Men 97 joint.
X-Men 97. Yeah.
Okay. So let me see where WandaVision is here. Just make sure that I did that. WandaVision is in the okay. It's a 3 seed in the X-Men 97 bracket. Okay. And what about Loki?
Okay, so Loki, that's where we're at now. Okay, so
okay.
Loki, I think Loki could go in the Cap thing.
Loki also in the Cap bracket because right now we have 2 in the end
Cap
game.
and Cap.
Yeah, we got 2. I'm saying we got 2 in the end game bracket that we added. So there's 3 teams in the end game bracket.
Yeah.
We have 3 teams in the X-Men 97 bracket.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't have anything in the Infinity. Well, we only have 1 in the Infinity War bracket. So you want to put it where?
I say Loki in that one, and Winter Soldier, and the Winter Soldier as a 3 seed in the Winter Soldier.
Okay, 3 seed in the Winter Soldier.
And then this is where we said we were happy. We were agreed with the first three as the 3 seeds.
Right.
So this is where I ask about do we move Daredevil up? That's a 3 seed?
I mean, like I said, I'm locked in with those first 3 A's as 3 seeds. And then I said, you could make arguments for the rest. If you want to bump aggressively Daredevil Born Again to a 3 seed, I think it's fair. I think it's okay. It's still in the A tier, The whole
that means Infinity War is going to face Daredevil twice.
And so is that fair? Is that fair?
That's 2 battles. Hey,
but Infinity War is like our number 1 overall seed, though. Like for them to go through 2 Daredevils in a hallway, because that's where I don't know if you know that. That's where their matchup is taking place. That's the arena.
In the hallway? Yo, that's what I'm saying. It's
just a hallway. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Yo, you know what? I'm cool with it. I say let's do it.
You just trying to make the path easier for your boys, the Spider Boys, man.
What you mean?
That's a great... Yo, you gonna really put Infinity War up against...
both Daredevils? That's tough.
You know how much Kingpin that is? Kingpin Thanos?
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
Damn.
Who's the better villain? Who's the better villain? That's what I'm saying. Who had a better fight scene? Villain? Kingpin? Or Thanos? I'm just saying.
God damn,
no spoilers, but that last episode, Kingpin was working.
I kind of wanted to see... I actually want to see Loki in the Endgame bracket.
Okay, we'll switch it.
I'm cool with that. You know why? Because Avengers is there. You see what I'm going with that?
So you want to put Guardians in Infinity War? Is that what you're saying?
So you saying switch? Because right now...
if you want to put Loki in Endgame, then you have to switch Guardians 1.
No, there's only... in Endgame bracket, there's only
It's Endgame Avengers, and
And
then we had
Guardians one.
Guardians.
Right,
That's what I'm
right,
saying. So you want to put Guardians and give Infinity War another a test? Because that would be a test.
that would be a test.
That's that would be a good test. They're gonna have to earn that Elite Eight.
That's a hell of a earn, bro. All right. I know it might be difficult for some folks to see this without the, to not be able to have visuals for this. I'm sorry that the bracket thing didn't work out. But what do I want more? The Loki? Yeah, no, I want the Loki Avengers matchup.
All right, so do that. Put Loki in Endgames. So let me go ahead. I'm changing that on my end as well, so I can keep it. And then, so all right, if you put
Guardians
Loki in
one.
Endgame,
Guardians one
you gonna
goes
put
into
Guardians with Winter Soldier, or you gonna put it with Infinity War?
Infinity War.
Okay,
And you know
so for
what?
Guardians one,
And you know what? That kind of works
okay, and then we put Daredevil
because we get Peter Quill at his best, and we get Peter Quill at his worst. That kind of works.
as worst. Okay,
That
all
kind
right, I like it. And then, so we're agreeing Daredevil's gonna be the 4th 3 seed.
Okay, so Daredevil's 4-3 and is going where again?
That will be with Winter Soldier then.
That's a hardcore. Yo, that's a brawling ass.
That's a good one. That's a good
I'm
one.
saying that's like the cage fight area of the tournament.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right,
I like it.
so
All right, so
Daredevil
now,
Born Again is a three
yeah.
seed in the Winter Soldier bracket.
All right, so now for the 4th seeds, we
Ooh.
got, according to our order, it would be Guardians 3.
I mean, if you want, you
Yo,
want me to move it on a tier list so we can see? Oh no, I can't. I can't edit it. I was gonna move it, but it's okay. It's okay. So we got Guardians 3, Iron Man, Thor
Guardians 3,
Ragnarok
Iron Man,
that we bumped.
yeah, Ragnarok, and Punisher.
Right.
And ladies and gentlemen, it's the original Punisher. It's not the
Yeah, this is Netflix.
the
Netflix Punisher.
This Netflix Punisher, not the one episode thing.
Yeah, because I don't even think that was out. That wasn't out.
That wasn't out. Yeah.
This. Right. Okay.
All right. So in that case, I'm good with those.
Just leaving them where they're at as 4 seeds.
Yeah, I think I'm good with it. I mean, the only because I don't think I have. I think I have Punisher better than the X-Men Deadpool thing. Yeah, no, I'm cool with those 4. I'm cool with those 4.
Okay, so the question is, where do we put them? So right now have 1, 2, 3. No, I feel like, are we missing a 3 seed?
No,
Yeah. No, this is no. We're about to do the 4th 3 seed.
Yeah, we're doing the 4 seeds right now. We're doing the 4.
Wait, I'm missing. What am I missing?
You're missing probably one. I got them. I wrote them down. So it's Infinity War, Daredevil, Netflix, and Guardians 1. That's one bracket. Then you have Endgame, Avengers 1, and Loki in another bracket. Then you have X-Men 97, No Way Home, and WandaVision. And then we have Winter Soldier, Civil War, and Daredevil Born Again. So that's 12 teams.
I'm gonna use colors to help me. These will be the blues.
So now we are moving to the 4 seeds, and we're both happy with the 4 seeds. So that's Guardians 3, Iron Man 1, Ragnarok, and Punisher from from Netflix. So for me,
hold on one second. I'm color coding them now. That will help me.
I got you. I'm gonna just talk out loud then for this.
Thank you. I just got stuck in this.
For Guardians 3, okay, I think it's a little early to see Guardians.
That's really
so
we have 3. We have a bunch of Guardians projects ranked high.
Yeah, I know. So it's gonna eventually happen in the same bracket, but I don't think a 3 and a 4 I don't want to put Guardians 3 in the same bracket as Guardians 1 rate. Not yet. You know what I mean? I feel like that is where I think Guardians 3 and the X-Men 97 is a good spot.
Okay. Guardians 3 and the X-Men 97.
Yeah, because we got two TV shows. We got 2 TV shows and 1 movie, so we need a movie.
Okay, got you. All right,
so
hold
I
on.
think that's a
So
good spot.
so let me just because I want to make sure I got this right.
Yeah,
Um, we got in the Winter Soldier bracket, we have Civil War, and then Netflix Daredevil.
Born Again.
Oh, I'm sorry, Born Again. Okay, where's?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what it was. Okay, all right. I think we're on the same page now.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I think we're good now. All right, so we got Daredevil, Born Again there. All right, and then we have in the Infinity War bracket Guardians 1 and Daredevil Netflix.
And yeah, Daredevil
Okay,
Netflix. Yes.
and then in the X-Men 97 we got WandaVision and No Way Home.
WandaVision, No Way Home. Yes, and X Men
Okay,
'97. Yeah.
then in the Endgame bracket we got Loki and Avengers.
Yes.
All right. Okay, and then like I said, in Winter Soldier we got Civil War and Daredevil Born
And
Again.
Born Again.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we're putting Guardians 3. They will be in the X Men '97.
All right. And one more again. Sorry. To what was your logic behind it?
Because so right now we got two shows
Yeah.
and one movie. So I think Guardians 3 can be that second movie where
Okay.
the logic I'm also thinking is Guardians 3. This is like the sneaky bracket. I feel like
Yeah, the A bracket was full of
because
yeah. I was most surprised with how our A bracket ended up. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, like this one X Men '97, No Way Home, Guardians 3. Honestly, those are four movies that I feel like could win this whole thing. Like that's gonna be a battle.
Yeah.
So I like that. They're not the big names, but they're good ones. So I like that. I like whoever
And,
comes out of there is gonna be strong.
and
Definitely
once
gonna be
we
strong.
have this bracket actually formulated for anybody who's watching and listening to us rant, we will have this bracket shareable and up for people to vote on different platforms
Yeah.
just to see what people are thinking when it comes to this. But all right, so we have Guardians 3 as our fourth, no, as our first four seed.
First four seed, yeah.
All right.
Next would be Iron Man 1. Where you thinking that should be?
All right. So based on this bracket right now, we got three in there. We got Iron Man. Where would that be a good matchup for? Iron Man, it's not the first, but a lot of people look at it like as if it were the first MCU project. It's an origin story, which now that I look at it, do we? I mean, besides Guardians, it's the first origin story.
First origin, yeah.
So that's kind of big. You know what I mean? This is that's kind of big. So do we put that type of story? I don't want to stack the end game bracket too much.
I mean, that'd be a little bit too many Iron Mans probably in that one. What
Like
about you put it in Infinity War?
First Iron Man versus last Iron Man?
You could do if you do Iron Man in Infinity Wars bracket, you have the first Guardians, like the first group origin versus the first single.
It would also be it'd also be in the same bracket as Daredevil Netflix, and that was arguably his origin as well. Daredevil as a
Yes.
character.
There, so that's not bad. I kind of like that.
Yeah.
I think that's a good one.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so Iron Man 1, putting him there.
Iron Man 1 is in the
Infinity War bracket.
As a 4 seed.
As a 4 seed, yes. So now we got Ragnarok. That's gonna be some comedy, some. You know what? You know what Ragnarok would be, since we talking about like we mentioned earlier, like this is a lot of like the dirty like fight type area of the bracket.
You talking about like a little levity in the
Yeah, we gotta add some comedy to this. The Winter Soldier one.
All right.
I think that would be good.
Okay, let's do that. So that's a 4 seed in the
which
Winter
then would
Soldier.
leave Punisher to join Endgame.
All right, cool. And then Punisher would be in the Endgame bracket, and the Endgame
Yep,
bracket is the pink bracket for me that I'm doing here, and that's the 4 seed.
that
Four
is the
seed
4 seeds.
Endgame. And what's more Endgame than Punisher? You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
All
Okay.
right, so now we got our 5 seeds, 5 seeds. So we're gonna have the last 4 A tiers, basically. So we don't really have to do any discussions in this.
Mm-hmm.
We got Wolverine and Deadpool. We got the Thunderbolts. We got the Spider-Man's animated series from the Disney Plus,
Yep.
and then we got the Christmas story, Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special,
Right.
holiday special, whatever it's called.
Right.
Um,
So
I
where would
feel
you
like
put those?
this is a
Well,
little
well,
tougher, I
in terms of
guess.
animated, like I would like to, if I mean, I see the appeal of putting an animated series up against an animated series, but at this point, this is the second animated series. This is our second highest ranked animated thing that the MCU's done. I don't know if I want to put them on the same side of the bracket necessarily.
Yeah, nah, I don't think so.
Or
I
basically,
don't
I don't
know.
mind putting them on the same side of the bracket, but I don't want to put them in the same quadrant. You
And
know
the
what I mean?
same thing. Yeah, no, I
Right.
agree with that.
So
Um,
just talking about that.
Plus that will be, then you also have Spider-Man, also like in the same thing. So
Deadpool is also, I mean, just looking at it, it's the first like Fox crossover project. Like X-Men 97 was that, but I'm saying like Deadpool is the more recent. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know.
yeah.
It's the first movie at Fox crossover thing. So that's an interesting thing too.
Do you want to continue like the fighting and put that in the Winter Soldier? Like follow that theme in that in
No,
that
no,
you
actually,
don't?
no.
Okay.
I'd rather put Thunderbolts there.
Thunderbolts in the Winter Soldier? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That'd
Okay.
be a
I'm cool
chance
with that.
for Red Guardian to get a shot at
To get a Vin, to finally get a Cap. Okay, I got you.
yeah. If
All
he
right,
makes
so
it, if he
then
makes it that far, you know. So that's a fifth
so then
seed.
where'd you put Deadpool at?
Hold on, that's a fifth seed. That's Winter Soldier. All right, now where would Deadpool Wolverine go?
Would that go with in the end game with the Loki series?
Deadpool Endgame Loki. That's going up against Netflix Daredevil, Iron Man, Guardians. Wait, is that? Am I bugging?
No, no, and it's Endgame, Avengers 1, Loki, and Punisher.
Oh, right. I'm looking at the wrong color. Yeah. Loki, Endgame, Avengers, Punisher. Deadpool, Wolverine.
They were both in the void.
That is true. They do be in that void. Also, got to look at mutant representation. What are mutants at?
That's true. We don't have any mutants in that one.
No, they don't. All right. All right. Let's do it.
All right, and then I'm thinking because we already have Guardians in Infinity War. Do we just put? Well, actually, no. We have Guardians in either one, so it doesn't even matter. Um, I guess we should do our first Guardians battle, since technically Infinity War is the #1 overall seed. They should get the Christmas special.
I'm with that. I'm with it.
Okay.
Yep. Friendly Neighborhood Spider Man in the Infinity War bracket as a 5 seed. Okay.
And then that means no. Wait, hold on. No, no, wait. I messed that up. Because you said you don't want Spider-Man against X-Men '97, right?
Well, I don't think they should be in like the
Yeah,
same.
yeah, yeah. So we gotta switch that then. Guardians Christmas needs to go on X-Men '97, and then Spider-Man needs to go against Infinity War.
Okay, so one more time, so I can do that right here.
All right, so Infinity War is in the Infinity War bracket. It's gonna get the Spider-Man animated show
Okay, as a 5 seed.
as the 5 seed, and then
Okay.
Guardians Christmas is going in X-Men '97.
All right. Guardians Christmas. Where's Guardians Christmas? Right here. Okay, it's going to the X Men '97. Okay. All right. As a 5 seed.
As a 5 seed, yes.
All right.
All right, so now we are moving on to the 6 seeds.
Okay.
And let's see. The
Oh,
six
so wait. So now
seeds.
we're out of the A tier stuff.
Yeah, we're
All right.
done with the S and A.
All right. So we're at the B tier. Let me just read through the B tier stuff real quick. Starting up with the series on Disney Plus, Moon Knight. Then the first Black Panther film, the Jessica Jones Netflix series, Shang-Chi, Fantastic Four First Steps, Spider-Man Far From Home, Spider-Man Homecoming, the Netflix Luke Cage series, the Hawkeye series, Captain America the First Avenger, the Miss Marvel series, Black Widow one-off film, Avengers Age of Ultron, Wakanda Forever, Wonder Man, and Werewolf by Night. Those are our B tier. Those were our B tier films.
All
Okay.
right. So,
So
so then for our six
we're talking about
seeds,
6 and 7 seeds, maybe even bleeding over to 8 seeds.
yeah, basically 6, 7, 8, and then maybe 9.
Now that I think
For
about
sure.
it, it was kind of clean. Like the amount of teams we had for the first 2 tiers, they fit in perfectly. We had 1, 2, 3,
Yeah,
4. We had 8, and
pretty
then we had
much.
1, 2, 3. We had 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, it fit perfectly into
And
that.
it wasn't no intent behind that either.
No, at all.
So,
12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And we have 16 in the B tier. So it's even as well. To be
oh,
able to
awesome.
to be able to seed them evenly. And yeah, we did this without doing any math. So yeah, cool. All right. So what are we thinking?
All right, so I'm cool with the first 4 as
You
the
know,
six
and I'm
seeds.
gonna tell you right now, so am I. Yeah, I am too. So if we're gonna
So
make these 6 seeds and make them solid 6 seeds, let's see what we got here.
So I think the number 1 6 seed, if we're just gonna be honest, I know we have Moon there, but you can argue like that's Black Panther, which I'm sure people would argue for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. I'm
Um,
saying I'm good with these being our 6 seeds in terms of what order. That's what we're gonna like basically
yeah,
determine.
no. So
So
what the reason I said that
I say we put Black
is,
Panther in the like the Endgame side because
yeah, like
Endgame was
that's
like
gonna
our
be a
lowest rank.
strong,
Yeah,
that's a strong one. So that's gonna be, yeah. I could see, I honestly could see a Black Panther possibly being like the shock the shocker in that one. I could see it. Especially we bring it up to fan vote. Yeah, I could definitely see that.
that's Black Panther in the same bracket just for the because people don't have a visual. That's Black Panther being in the same bracket as Endgame, Loki, the original Avengers, Punisher, and Deadpool and Wolverine. And by putting
Yeah.
that there, it also puts him on the other side of the Civil War bracket, where we have the other, another Black Panther. Actually, unfortunately, oh no, he was in three
Gotcha.
things. He was in Infinity War, Endgame, and yeah, but that puts him in 3 different
Yeah.
quadrants. So I think that's cool. I think
Nice
that's cool.
representation. You know
Yeah,
what I
I
mean?
think that's
Got
cool.
to
All right,
represent.
so Black Panther, we're putting in the Endgame bracket.
Endgame. Yeah. All right. So I like Jessica Jones because we don't have any. Well, no, it has only one TV show
Mm-hmm.
in this bracket. But we have a bunch of fighters. I think it would be cool. Actually, no, I'm sorry, not Jessica Jones. Moon Knight. I think Moon Knight should be in Winter Soldier.
How? How not Shang-Chi? He's more fighty than anybody.
Yeah, but you said you don't want to keep it all the way fighting. You gotta have someone to mix it up.
All right, so I mean, Jessica Jones and Moon Knight definitely mix it up.
Yeah, and then
So
at least there's
put Moon
more.
Knight? You want to put Moon Knight in the Winter Soldier bracket?
Yeah, I think that would be like a nice little mix.
All right. Let's look up. Let's find Moon Knight here on my list and add him over there. Where you at, Moon Knight? Here you go.
Moon Knight in that bracket, and then
He's
you
a
can
six
put.
seed, six seed in the Winter
I
Soldier
think.
bracket.
I think. Shang Chi. Shang Chi in Infinity War,
And what's your logic behind that?
because we haven't seen Shang Chi interact with any of these individuals yet. So why not? Why wait to Doomsday when it can happen here?
All right, man.
We did it first,
All right, Shang-Chi's in the Infinity War bracket as a
and
six seed.
then that leaves Jessica Jones in X-Men '97.
Okay. Jessica Jones in X-Men 97's bracket, which,
Plus, we could eventually see WandaVision versus Jessica Jones.
we could possibly.
Like that's a good one.
We could possibly.
All right, so now we got our 7 seeds. We got Fantastic Four. We got Spider-Man Far From Home, Spider-Man Homecoming,
Mm-hmm.
and Luke Cage.
Yeah.
Now, this is tough because I'll be honest with you. If we go by the order of what it is on your screen,
Mm-hmm.
I personally like the 8 seeds better. But
I mean, the
um,
ACs, that's where you get the Cinderella stories. That's where you get.
so
Now we
that's
get into
true.
that territory.
That's probably my favorite like collection of movies right there. So I'm gonna leave them in. I'm gonna let them be the 8 seeds, even though that's not where they are for me.
Mm-hmm.
But
But
I'm cool with the sevens.
let's see where they best belong though. So Fantastic Four again, family group origin type story. But it's also it's another it's another universe. Like it's not what I mean. It's not the main MCU timeline. They're coming over from wherever they were at so there's that element there. You got Far From
Uh-huh.
Home, which was a sequel. It was had a crazy ending with Spider-Man's identity being revealed. Had a really interesting villain, with Mysterio.
Yeah,
And then you have Homecoming, which is not Spider-Man's MCU debut, but his first, self-titled
movie. Yeah,
movie.
self-titled
Yeah,
movie.
self-titled movie, and then Luke Cage, which was part of that Defenders whole origin story of each of the members of the Defenders and having them come together. Luke Cage, he had 2 seasons out of him and a half if you count the Defenders as well. So let's see, where would they most interestingly be placed? Right now, we have Winter Soldier, Ragnarok, Civil War, Thunderbolts, Daredevil, Born Again, and Moon Knight in one bracket. We have Infinity War, Guardians, Iron Man, Netflix, Daredevil, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, Shang-Chi in another bracket. We got X-Men 97, WandaVision, Guardians 3, No Way Home, and Jessica Jones in another bracket. And in the last bracket, we have Black Panther, Loki, Endgame, Avengers, Punisher, and Deadpool and Wolverine all in one bracket. So, like, I mean, just saying these is like, it's kind of
I'm.
crazy.
You know what I'm interested in?
Hmm.
Fantastic Four versus Avengers One.
See, I'm more interested in. I know this is going ahead, but I'm more interested in a Fantastic Four versus like Captain America, the First Avenger, because I feel like both of those movies were trying to do similar things. But which one did it better? You know what I'm saying? I feel like both of those movies because they had to basically explain in a very short amount of time why instead of one individual, the whole team was like world renowned and beloved and trusted. You know what I'm saying? Similar to how Captain America had to very quickly establish why he became this symbol, why he was looked up to. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, and they're both kind of retro. You know what I'm saying? Like Fantastic Four, even though the
Okay,
tech.
so then in that case, then do you want to put? We can just go ahead and join them together.
Uh,
7 seed, 8 seed. We already know Cap is the 8 seed, first Avenger, right?
yeah.
So let's do what bracket do you want to put the 7 and 8 seed in there?
Well, since those two are like heavy nostalgia, let's put it in a bracket where nostalgia is not necessarily the thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
So
so
let's
then
keep it out of the X Men '97, and let's keep it out of the, I guess, the
Endgame.
end game. Yeah, keep it out of the end game and X Men '97. So it's either going in Infinity War or it's going in the Winter Soldier one.
Well, then if I
I
would,
say
I
Infinity
would
War.
say
I
put
say
in
Infinity
with
War.
Infinity War.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so we'll put them both 7, 8, Fantastic Four, Captain America, First Avenger. All right, I'm gonna work on that right now. Okay, so Infinity War.
Cap one. All right. So got that done. So then we move to Spider-Man. Spider-Man, no way. I mean, not no way. Hmm. That's a tough one.
Cap is the eighth seed, right? Cap will be the eighth.
Cap would be the 8 seed, correct?
Okay.
So I don't want to put. Oh no, I think it might be time for. Let me see, Spider-Man. Spider-Man, where would you be? Okay, what if we did Spider-Man Far From Home
Mm-hmm.
and Winter Soldier?
And what's your logic behind that?
So I'm looking at it. I feel like there's no Spider-Man in this. Oh no, he's in Civil War. Never mind, he is in there.
That's his debut, yeah. Well,
Uh,
you know what? Now since you're saying that, put Homecoming there because Civil War was his MCU debut, but Spider-Man: Homecoming was his, like we said, his titular
was
title.
his
So
yeah?
you
So
know
you
which
have.
one of those was a better, you know what I mean?
I got you. Yeah, I'm good with that. I'm
So
good with
yeah,
that.
all right. So we're gonna put Homecoming then in that bracket.
And then, do we really do Black Panther versus Luke Cage? I'm just saying.
That's racist.
I'm asking. It's
No,
up there. So if we don't, then that means
no,
Luke Cage goes against Jessica Jones.
no.
So we got no choice.
I mean, Luke Cage could go up against Jessica Jones. They married, right?
Okay, well then domestic abuse. All right, got you. So we going.
No, I mean they be fighting. They fought on the show. If you watched it, they fought on the
All right, so
show.
then. All right, so that means Far From Home goes with Endgame.
Oof. All right, so Homecoming is a 7 seed in the Winter Soldier bracket, and then Far From Home 7 seed in the Endgame bracket.
Yeah, and then Luke Cage is the 7 seed in X-Men '97. All right, now in the 8 seeds, we got 3 remaining 8 seeds. We got Hawkeye, Miss Marvel, and Black Widow. What a trilogy right there. Um, easily probably my favorite overall seeds in this bracketologist. I mean bracketology that we're doing. I love these 3 movies.
All right,
Um,
well,
so we already filled the AC for Infinity War, so that leaves the Endgame bracket, '97 bracket, and Winter Soldier.
yeah.
I think I think that we should put Black Widow with X-Men '97.
Why?
Just because there's only 2 movies in the X-Men '97 thing, so we need a movie.
We need more movies there, definitely.
So I think to be fair, Black Widow should go in there.
Okay, I'm with that.
Um, Miss Marvel.
And this is as an eighth
Oof.
seed, right? Yeah.
This is the eighth seed, correct. I like Miss Marvel. Hmm, this is tough. I like Miss Marvel to be with the let's see. Ooh, that is tough.
How did the thing go?
Oh, we still doing it, right? We still doing it.
Still doing it.
We're still streaming now.
I think Miss Marvel, put Miss Marvel with the Winter Soldier.
Damn, but why? Okay, so just for visual sake, I mean audio visual. Winter
That's
Soldier,
the toughest bracket.
Winter
That-
Soldier,
so
Ragnarok, Civil War, Thunderbolts, Daredevil Born Again, Homecoming, Moon Knight.
Moon Knight. Yeah.
You want to
I
put
mean,
Miss
either
Marvel in that scrum? I know she's from Jersey.
it's either that or
Damn.
Hawkeye. It's gonna be tough either way.
Yeah. Well, Hawkeye has Kingpin representation, so let's try to keep him out of a Daredevil bracket there. Not that it's his best showing, but better than Echo.
Well, right. So then Miss Marvel will have to go there.
So Miss Marvel's going in the Winter Soldier, but wow, you throwing your girl to the wolves, bro.
I know, but she could survive.
All right,
She could survive.
All right,
if there's anyone I trust, is her.
She's going in there. I mean, I don't know if she got the
All
fight
right.
choreography for it. Not, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Hey,
Yeah, like basically, you put her in a bracket with the best fight choreography stat line. You know, like.
hey, it's okay. It's okay. I'm
All
down.
right. All right, she's in there. All right, so
She could survive.
So then that means Hawkeye goes in the what did we say?
Hawkeye is gonna be with Endgame.
So okay.
All right, and then now the ninth seeds.
Now we're going to the ninth seed. Yeah.
We got Age of Ultron, Wakanda Forever, Wonder Man, and Werewolf by Night.
Yeah. So
I think
there's only wait, there's 2 movies there and 2 series. So let's try to put a movie in the X-Men '97. You know, let's try.
That's what I'm saying. I think I'm cool to put
Ultron.
Ultron, yeah. I'm cool with that.
I'm fine with that. We can do that.
Because we gotta have some Avenger or representation here. We don't really have any Avenger this.
So this is
besides
this is a 9 seed.
This is the 9th seed, yes.
All right, so Age of Ultron is in.
And then Wakanda Forever. I think we should put that. I'm down to put that in the battle scene, in the fight bracket.
And Winter Soldier 2?
Wakanda Forever in that bracket. I'm down to do that.
Bro, you are. I feel like that joint is stacked, bro.
Someone's got to survive.
Wait,
because
why not in the Infinity War? Wait, why not in the Infinity War bracket?
Because Infinity War needs TV shows. They don't have any TV shows. They got 2. They got 2 out of 9.
Yeah, they got 2 out of 9. I mean, Winter Soldier has. Let me see. They got 3 movies.
1,
4
2,
movies,
3.
5.
They already
movies.
got 3.
They got 5 movies in the Winter Soldier bracket. 5.
Right. They got 3 shows. So if you put another show, that's gonna be 4.
So I mean, I feel like we have to put a show in Winter Soldier.
No, but Infinity War only has 2 shows.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. We're running out of shows.
True. So you want to put Wakanda Forever in the Winter Soldier bracket?
I think so.
Damn. All right.
Let it get eliminated early anyway.
I don't know if it would. I don't know.
I think it does.
I don't know. We're gonna see. All right. So Wakanda Forever, Winter Soldier bracket. I mean, listen.
And then you put.
Listen. Bucky did spend time. Do I need to finish?
No, I know.
Bucky did spend time in Wakanda, not for forever, but you know. All right, so Wakanda Forever.
Then we put Wonder Man with Infinity War. That's gonna be a good matchup.
Why with Infinity War? Let me see. Infinity War got how many shows? 1.
It's got 2.
2. It only got 2. That's true. All right, Wonder Man in the Infinity War bracket. Okay, that's the 9 seed for the Infinity War bracket. And what's left there?
Werewolf by Night.
We got Werewolf by Night. So the only one that's left is the X-Men 97 one, no?
No, we put Ultron there.
Oh right. So the one that's left is
Is
Endgame.
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 Yeah.
Alright, so Werewolf by Night is going into the Endgame bracket.
All right, so now we move into the C tier movies. We're entering the 10th seeds. So if you could let them know what we got.
Got you. Give me 1 second to type in this. Okay. Alright. So moving on from the B tier, we got the C tier. Let me see. I don't think we have an even amount here, so this is where we might run into some conflicts. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, we have 12. Yo, did we do this like, bro?
On purpose.
We did everything even. Every bracket. Yo.
That was kind of cool.
Yeah, and we did not mean to do that at all. Holy shit. All right. C tier, going in order. We got Guardians Volume 2, Agatha All Along, Doctor Strange, his debut film. We got Thor, the original Thor film, Iron Man 2, The Marvels, the Defenders series on Netflix. We got the Harlem Hulk movie that preceded the Iron Man film, by the way. We got the animated series Eyes of Wakanda. We have the series Ironheart. We have the original Ant-Man. And we have Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Yes, the ABC series Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Those rounded out our C-tier MCU projects. So, we're up to the 10 seeds now. If we just go by looking at the first 4 things here that we got Guardians. I think that Guardians in this, I'm going to tell you right now, I think Guardians in this bracket doesn't belong there, but we're going to see.
You're right. It doesn't belong. It doesn't belong there.
Shut
It
up.
needs to be
Shut
F tier.
up. So we
it
got
needs to be
Guardians.
lower.
We got Guardians Volume 2, Agatha All Along, Doctor Strange, and Thor. Are we okay with those being our 10 seeds?
I'm cool with it. It's whatever.
All right. So okay, let's see where we could best put these. So we have 3 other Guardians projects up already, and I think we have 2 of them in the same bracket.
There's
in the X-Men 97 bracket. So let's keep Guardians 2 out of there. And
I think we should put it in Infinity War.
Infinity War. Let's see what else we got going on in Infinity War. Well, we already have Guardians 1 there.
I know.
No, stop trying to get the Guardians to take out the Guardians. What the hell?
But we need Infinity War needs some competition. You specifically said Infinity War. I mean, you specifically said that Guardians is too low.
No, let's put Infinity War in the Endgame bracket.
I mean, you mean Guardians?
I mean, let's put Guardians. Let's put Guardians Volume 2 in the Endgame bracket because
Endgame bracket. Okay.
The Endgame bracket has a good mix of TV and movies, and there's no Guardians there.
Okay.
So let's put in the Endgame bracket.
All right. Well then, let's put Agatha in Winter Soldier.
Wait, what did I just do? I hope I didn't mess anything up here. All right. You said Agatha where?
And Winter Soldier.
And why?
Because you wanted to put a TV show in there from the last round.
I did. Alright, so Agatha All Along in the Winter Soldier bracket. Okay.
So that leaves Thor and Doctor Strange Origins.
Yeah, those are 2 Origin ones.
So in that case, what about Thor in X-Men 97 and Strange and Infinity War?
see. The X-Men 97 bracket has WandaVision, Guardians 3, No Way Home, Age of Ultron. Oh, well, if you're gonna put Strange in the X-Men 97 bracket?
No, I said Thor.
I mean, you want to put Thor there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do that. Okay. Thor in
Yeah.
the Infinity War bracket.
And then Doctor Strange and Infinity War.
No, Doctor Strange would be in the Endgame.
And it'd be Infinity War.
I
You
thought you
put
said
Guardians 2 in. You said you wanted Guardians 2 in Endgame.
yeah. I put okay right. That was an Endgame. So Thor is going in Infinity War.
No. Thor's going in. You said
X-Men
Thor
97.
97
X-Men
and
97.
Strange in
Okay.
Infinity War. Yeah. Alright, so now the 11 seeds. We got. Is that Iron Man 2? Yeah, Iron Man 2. Marvels 3. I mean, not Marvels 3, but the Marvels, Defenders. Oh. Um. Yeah, that's Iron Man 2, right? Yeah, that is Iron Man. Okay. So, I'm good with those. I want you to decide where the Marvels are going.
Okay. Well, let's not put the
I
Marvels. Let's not
I
put the Marvels
personally,
in Winter Soldier because Miss Marvel's there. So let's not put her there.
yeah, I would personally like to separate my three like my four movies. Like I put the
No,
Marvels
but
in that
I
same
just
group
don't
with
think it's.
the
I don't think
ladies.
it's fair to put that one in there.
No, I agree. That's what I'm saying. I think we should put it in Infinity War. To be honest with you.
The Marvels.
Yeah, I think the Marvel should be in Infinity
All
War.
right, but if you do that, then it's gonna be in the same bracket quadrant as Miss Marvel. Doesn't
Not in
mean
the
that.
same quadrant. No, it's not.
Yes, it
Miss
is.
Marvel.
Miss Marvel's in the all
Most.
Winter Soldier. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I think the Marvels can compete there.
And this is what. Let's see what's in Infinity War here. Infinity War, Guardians 1, Iron Man, Daredevil Netflix, Friendly Neighborhood, First Steps, Cap 1, Wonder Man, Doctor Strange, Shang-Chi. I mean,
I think it could.
the
I think it could
The
compete.
Infinity War bracket is definitely the Eastern Conference. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was saying. That's why I wanted to put.
The
That's why I
Infinity
was
War
trying to put
bracket
like
is
tough teams there.
definitely Eastern Conference. Oh my
I
lord!
I wanted to toughen it up. That's why I was saying.
Oh yeah, we're tougher. This ain't gonna toughen it up, beloved. All right.
No, I was gonna put Guardians 2 there. That's why I was gonna put Guardians 2 there to
All right.
spice it up.
So
But
Infinity War. I mean, yeah, this is the
then
Infinity
you
War.
gonna put Iron Man 2. Where you gonna put Iron Man 2? So
Hold on, this is the 11 seeds, right?
yeah, this is the 11th.
Okay. Iron Man 2.
We don't have no Iron Man representation in X-Men 97 besides the Ultron movie.
Well, that's a lot of Iron Man representation in that movie. What are you talking about?
That's just one, that's just one movie.
Yeah,
You can't say he's in No Way Home because he gone. He dead.
Well, what about in the Winter Soldier?
He's literally like the star in Winter Soldier. Well, one of the stars. No, that's Civil War. I'm sorry.
War.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Civil
but
War.
Civil War
Yeah.
is in the Winter Soldier bracket, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So you're talking about Iron Man representation in the X-Men 97.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, so Iron Man 2, X-Men 97 bracket as an 11 seed. Okay.
And that leaves the Defenders and Hulk. So, I mean, I think Defenders obviously joined the battle, joined the fight area.
No, you're not gonna put Hulk there? What do you mean?
We already got Ragnarok.
Oh, that's right. Ragnarok is in there. Is already in that freaking the battle world of this shit. Okay. All right. So
and then that means Hulk would join Endgame.
Hulk is in the end game as an 11th seed. I mean, Hulk played a big role in Endgame. You know,
Yeah, kind of. All right. So now the 12 seeds we got Eyes of Wakanda, Agents of Shield, Ant Man, and I can't see what the other one is. I'm sorry.
wait. I'm looking
Uh,
for wait. Defenders. Yeah, I'm looking for Defenders on my list. I
I have
have.
no idea. What's the last one? It's Eyes of Wakanda, Ant Man, Agents of Shield, and I can't see
Ironheart.
the other
Ironheart.
C one.
Ironheart.
Ironheart. Okay, so I'm gonna just defer this to you because I didn't watch three of these. So
So wait, real quick. Defenders is in the Winter Soldier bracket.
yes.
Okay. All right. So all right. You said you didn't watch. Yeah, there was a couple of these you didn't watch. That's fine. All right.
Yeah.
Let's look at what we got. So Eyes of Wakanda. That's animated. Agents of Shield is a show. Ironheart's a show. Ant Man's a film. Ironheart's only other appearance is in Wakanda Forever. So let's keep her out of the Wakanda Forever bracket.
Okay.
Wakanda Forever. That's basically Winter Soldier. So keep her out of the Winter Soldier bracket.
Okay.
Eyes of Wakanda. I mean, if we could keep that out of the let's see. We have Black Panther in Endgame. We
Yep.
have Wakanda Forever in Winter Soldier,
Yep.
but we also have Civil War in Winter Soldier. So let's put it in either the Infinity War or the X-Men '97. That way we spread out the Wakanda. You know,
What's the best one out of these four? Ant Man.
oof, oof. Honestly, honestly, Ironheart might be better.
Then Ant Man. So then whatever's the best one needs to go
The Ant
in the.
Man the Ant Man movies are fucking weak as shit. They're
I
really
know, but this is a week. This is a
yeah.
week
No,
one.
I know, but
So what's the best of the week? If it's Ironheart, then Ironheart needs to go in Infinity War.
I think I personally me if I'm looking at these four, I would say Ironheart, Ant Man, Agents of Shield, Eyes of Wakanda.
Okay, so yeah, so let's put Ironheart in Infinity War. Yeah, Ironheart in Infinity War.
Okay, okay.
Then you said
These are
Ant
12.
Man.
These are 12 seeds.
There's 12 seeds, yeah. Ant Man. You could put, I would say, probably 97
Okay.
because they need movies. Well, they've got movies, but we gotta spice it up a little bit. And then you said Agents of Shield would be the third best. So
Yeah.
I guess Coulson versus Coulson, right?
Yeah.
Avengers 1.
I guess so.
So we'll do Agents of Shield and that one, and then Eyes of Wakanda and Soldier.
All right. So Agents of Shield is going in the end game.
Yeah.
And then
All right. So
Eyes of Wakanda.
now we're on the 13 seeds, which is the D tier. So we're right there. We got what 12 teams left? No, 16 teams. 16 projects left, I think.
Hold
To
on.
sort
Hold on. Eyes of Wakanda was
in Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier.
We have our D tier, and I think we put F tier. I can't remember if we put
Yeah, we
F
did.
or something.
We did.
Okay.
All right. I'll go to the D tier right now and read that. All right. So for our D tier films or projects, I'm sorry, we have in order Captain Marvel, the Brie Larson movie. We have the Echo series. We have Captain America: Brave New World. We have the Eternals, Falcon and the Winter Soldier series, Iron Man 3, Ant Man and the Wasp, She-Hulk, Thor: Dark World, Marvel Zombies animated series, Agent Carter, and Iron Fist from Netflix series.
Okay.
These
So,
are 13, 14 seeds,
all right.
and
So,
some 15 because don't forget we're gonna have two more. The
about two
lowest two
extras.
are
Yeah.
just doing a play-in, so and that's
Well,
honestly just gonna be a coin flip. So
yeah, that's the play-in tournament right there.
for the 64
Um.
seed, you know.
Yeah. So we'll do Captain Marvel's by far is the best one from these.
You
Well,
liked
actually,
Echo way more than I did.
yeah, I like Echo, but I don't
So
think
I'm not gonna
is Captain Marvel
argue.
the best movie from that. I mean, the best from those group of four, those first four. Was Captain Marvel better than Eternals? I don't even know.
I mean, it ended up mattering more.
Okay, well
So
then
I
in
would
that
say
case, then
yes. Was Captain Marvel better than Brave New World? I don't think
I don't
so.
know.
I don't
I
think
don't think
so.
so. So let's put Brave New World
I
with
think Brave
Infinity
New
War.
World out of those four was, even though it was half a Hulk movie, which is why it ended up on the D tier. Still, overall, I feel like it was more. It mattered more. It mattered more, and it's ironic
So
because
then let's put.
Brave New World and Eternals are tied by that freaking the Celestial. But
So let's put Brave New World with Infinity War because we gotta beef up Infinity War.
all right, I'm with that. I get the logic.
Then
Not that it's gonna really threaten.
no, I know, but we gotta at least have
We gotta give him a
something.
fight. We gotta give him a fight.
Like I'm pretty sure I know what the top
Hey,
who's
no.
coming out. I know the top four teams coming out of that. I can tell you that. The other one's gonna be some battles.
So we got Captain
All right,
Marvel,
so
Echo, and
yeah, then
Eternals. I think Captain Marvel was probably the second best thing.
the second best, I would agree too. So
Put it in
what
X Men
if we put
'97. I was gonna say
that?
put it in X Men '97.
Okay, so that's gonna be Captain Marvel,
Yeah, put Captain Marvel X Men '97
and then
as a
I
13th
say we
seed.
put Echo in Winter Soldier. Let's have it like give someone an easy break. And then you could put Eternals and what's left, which would be Endgame.
All right, wait. Echo, you said in the Winter Soldier bracket.
Yeah, someone needs a break. It's too. That's like the
That's
West
like a
in
buy. That's like a buy.
like yeah, someone's got to have a nice little break. Uh,
That's a sparring match.
I can't. I like Echo, but I'm gonna have to just like yeah. Why are we even discussing
And you
this?
said Eternals goes in Endgame.
Yeah, Eternals and Endgame, which is not bad. That's a group. That's a group
Yeah, it's an ensemble. It's an
bracket.
ensemble. Yeah.
All right, so the next thing we'll have Falcon and the Winter Soldier. What is that? Iron Man 3, Ant Man and the Wasp, and She Hulk.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say the best one. I would have to say Falcon and the Winter Soldier for me.
Really?
Um, I don't think Ant Man and the Wasp is better.
No,
I hated She
I don't
Hulk.
think those are better, but Iron Man 3 might be better.
I don't know. The only thing about Iron Man 3 is that Spider Man was in it, but that's it. That's the only thing.
Spider-Man was in Iron Man 3. The
He was the
kid?
kid. They confirmed that.
No, you're thinking of
He's the kid
he's the kid in the helmet.
in the Iron Man mask. Yeah,
That's Iron Man 3 that happens, or Iron Man 2? That's Iron Man 2 that happens.
that's because when I was 3.
No, that's Iron Man 2 that happens because it happens at the fair it happens at the end.
I thought it happens in 3, but okay,
No, no,
whatever. It
no,
doesn't
no.
matter. Either way, the movie saw it. So,
Yeah, it means they're on D tier.
okay, so either
Whatever.
way, Captain
I'm not gonna fight you over. You know.
Falcon and Winter Soldier is probably the best movie of
All right,
this,
that's
or
fine.
best
That's
project, I
best project
guess.
out there. Okay, that's fine.
It had the Wakanda shit. It had some cool fight
The
scenes. I'll give them
Wakanda
that.
shit.
Wait, where? Oh damn! I
It
just
had
lost
the
my.
Wakanda shit.
Yeah. So we're gonna throw that. If that's the best, I still say we throw the best in Infinity War. So I
All right.
mean,
Okay, so Falcon, Winter Soldier, Infinity War.
yeah, I feel like we have to try to at least attempt to
This is the
give them a
14 seed
Falcon Winter Soldier. I'm just gonna type that.
now. This is the 14 seed.
Yeah, it's a 14 seed.
All right. So now
Then that Iron Man 3. Um, I mean, do we have? Well, we have Iron Man 2 in there. So you know what? Iron Man 3 did have some fights. I will say that.
what are you gonna do? Put in Winter Soldier?
And the fights, yeah.
Well, out of
I
all
don't think we
four
have.
of these, it's the only one with any fights. I feel like we
That's what
should.
I'm saying.
I feel like
Yeah,
we
that's
should
like.
throw. I feel like we should throw Ant Man or She Hulk in that.
Oh, so you want another break? All right, so let's do
It's
another
a
bye
yo.
week.
The
Let's go
Winter Soldier
She-Hulk.
quadrant is fucking stacked with violence.
Then let's throw. Actually, no. Let's do
Like basically,
Ant-Man.
if the Punisher one shot was out at the time, we would have put it in there by default.
Ant-Man 2 is gonna be in Winter Soldier because we already got a Hulk. I don't want to see
Okay.
another Hulk in there.
Where's
We'll do
Ant-Man?
X-Men 97 is gonna get She-Hulk
Wait, Ant-Man, Winter Soldier. I mean, Ant-Man, Winter Soldier.
in
Ant-Man
Winter
and the
Soldier.
Wasp,
Yeah,
14 seed in the Winter Soldier bracket.
Winter Soldier. Yeah. Then we're gonna do She-Hulk 14 seed, X-Men 97. And then the last movie would be Iron Man 3. That would be in Endgame.
Damn. Tony's best against Tony's worst. All right, Iron
His
Man
best
3.
performance versus his worst. Yeah, pretty much.
Basically.
He has a lot of. Actually, he has a lot of. That's like the Iron Man bracket. To be honest, that little quadrant right there. Yeah, Endgame, Avengers 1, Iron Man 3. That's the Iron Man bracket. Far From Home. Like, damn, he's in all this shit. Okay.
I mean, he's in Homecoming more, but yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, so yeah, because he's actually not in Far From Home at all.
Oh, it's what's his
Nick
name?
Fury.
Not Simon.
Nick Fury's in
Yeah, Nick Fury, but it's his what's the guy's name? Lucky, Sunny,
Happy.
Happy. I knew it was something like that.
he's the Tony rep. All right, so we got those 14 seeds done, and now we're at.
Yeah, I actually like the 15 seeds better, but let's see. You got
This is
Thor,
where we
Dark
ended up.
World.
Thor: Dark World, Marvel Zombies, Agent Carter, Iron Fist.
Actually, I haven't seen two of these, so
That's
and I
why they
still
ended
like
up where they did, because you trusted me on it. Yeah.
That's why, but I still like the 15 seeds better than the 14.
The thing that's crazy is that, like, quality wise, maybe Agent Carter is the best out of these four. Maybe.
No, I would say Thor.
I mean, Marvel Zombies was like Marvel's. It felt like it was for kids, bro, and it was all about Wanda only. Zombie Wanda.
Thor had one mistake.
Thor
It was a big mistake.
If you like Loki, Thor: Dark World had some really great Loki moments.
That's what I'm saying. The biggest mistake in Thor was the villain. But other than that, like I felt like it was
boring as hell.
Okay.
And Thor: Dark World gave us Darcy. It gave us a lot of Kat Dennings.
Yeah, it gave us probably too much Kat Dennings, and I know that's
honestly, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
It was too much.
You're not wrong. Thor: The Dark World is what it is. Villain was.
But the biggest mistake was the villain. So
the villain
that's why it's still
Malekith. Nobody remembers Malekith. Nor should they.
Yeah, I remember more in Marvel Snap. But anyway, Thor's Dark World. Speaking of snapping, I wish you could snap it away. Let's put that in Infinity War.
Thor: Dark World. Thor 2
Thor 2.
as a 15th seed.
Then we're gonna do Iron Fist. I mean, can I throw one more fighting movie in there? I mean, like, well,
Bro,
not movie, but
at,
show.
at this point, this is the dregs of the MCU,
So let's just do Iron Fist and Winter Soldier.
man.
Like,
My man is going to get trounced.
this is the streets of New York.
And
Like, this
he's
is they
supposed
celebrating the
to,
Knicks. Like,
and he's supposed to be like the Iron Fist. My man is gonna get trounced.
he getting dropped in the first round by like
Like
Agatha, but he's gonna lose to the non-fighter.
he's gonna lose to a non-fighter. Hell yeah, not even wrong.
All right, Agent.
Mar-
All right, so the last two I'll let you do because I don't know those two.
So Marvel Zombies, Agent Carter. So those are both shows. One is animated, if that matters. Do we have a bracket that's
We
heavy
have-
or light on animation?
X-Men 97 only has X-Men 97
So we got no, it doesn't.
when it comes to animated.
Animated?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, then we putting that in there.
But I'm saying Endgame doesn't have any. Oh no, it has Werewolf. It has Werewolf.
Werewolf is
So
not
it has-
animated. Werewolf wasn't animated.
Oh no, it wasn't. You're right. Yeah. So Endgame doesn't have any. So I don't know if that matters to you.
You know what? No, put Agent Carter in Endgame because I mean, hello, she was Steve's final destination. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so Agent Carter in that one,
Yeah,
and
it's
then
going in as a 15 seed.
Zombies in that. All right, so now we're on to the 16 seed,
Yep.
and then the play-in tournament. So for the last thing, do you want to do a? How do you want to? Do you want to do where the first two get in automatically, and then the last four are the play-in tournament?
Yeah, like bro. We could coin flip
Okay,
it
so
like
what's
that.
the best two in the
Well,
F
let
tier?
me read the F tier first. So we have.
Oh, yeah,
Thor,
yeah,
we
read
have-
it out.
These are our final MCU projects. Our final tier. We've been at this for almost 2 hours now. I think we're gonna be able to keep it under 2 hours. And for us,
Yes.
even though we had the technical difficulties, I would say is an accomplishment. All right. So, oh wait, that's what I did. I didn't. Oh no, I did. Okay. All right. So we have for our F tier of MCU projects that we ranked. We got Thor: Love and Thunder. We have the animated series of What If. We have Ant-Man: Quantumania. We have the ABC series Inhumans. We have the Disney Plus series Secret Invasion. And finally, we have Doctor Strange: Multiverse of Madness. I understand there are people that might say we're crazy for having Multiverse of Madness at the F tier. And to those people,
Yeah, there
I
it
say,
is.
do your own fucking podcast. Do your own show. All right.
Yeah, that's to me the worst project, and it's not even close.
It was I would say it's the worst because out of all these, it had the most like expectations.
Potential, yeah.
Like it had no reason to be what it was, which was basically just a circle jerk of Sam Raimi projects and a complete erasure of the character development from WandaVision. It was
And shout out to America Chavez because I feel bad that she's in that movie.
and to be
she
honest,
was amazing.
To be honest, even Doctor Strange's performance wasn't bad. It's just that the story was completely ignoring
Yeah,
what we
I
went through
still-
with Wanda.
I still say this though. I think it's the worst, but I don't think it needs to play into the tournament. To join.
I mean, it was. If we're being real, Multiverse
It
of
should
Madness
be-
was better
Than all this.
than all these films in the F tier. We put it there as kind of punishment.
Yeah, so
Because it let us down so much.
And since we're gonna punish it even more, it needs to just go in Infinity War. So
Say less.
So
Multiverse of Madness is now officially the 16th seed in the Infinity War bracket.
and it's gotta have to face, like the number one seed, like first. Like
Oh, yeah.
it deserves it.
And it's gonna get
So
yeah.
alright, so that bracket is done. That number, that bracket, the 16 teams are good. That's done. All right. So now we have the second best project in this.
I
Okay,
this is
if
so
we go,
painful. This is
can we
so
go off of?
fucking painful.
Wait, I can argue because you're probably gonna say it's the Thor movie, right?
I'm between Quantumanium and Thor, but like, it's
Oh, see, we're on different levels.
what you gonna say? What
I
if?
was thinking, I was gonna say what if only because of one episode,
Right, that one episode is peak. It was really good.
and that's better than everything these other stuff did.
I
Funny,
would,
it has to deal with Doctor Strange. So, like,
you know what? Yes. So yes. What if you want to do? What if as a 16?
so it's an animated show, obviously. So,
Yeah.
what?
Where did we not have animated stuff? We did not have animated
don't
stuff
think-
in Endgame.
We don't have. No, we have one in Endgame. We just added one, didn't we?
No, I thought we put because we put Marvel Zombies in.
Oh yeah,
97.
you're right. You're right.
So
yeah.
I say we put What If in Endgame.
What if there? Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
cool with that. All right. So what if, as of right now, is all right. So that means Endgame is done. So that means these last 4 spots are going to be buying in, or I mean playing in, to be the 16 seed in Winter Soldier and X-Men 97's
Bro,
bracket.
the playing is happening right now. I'm not. These don't even deserve.
So we're not gonna give it a okay. So
No, like
in that
to
case,
me, Inhumans and Secret Invasion should just be taken off the board. Just take.
Inhumans and Secret Invasion.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about either one of those.
Okay, I'm
Because
cool
to
with
be-
that. So
to
they
be
have been
honest with
eliminated.
Yeah, like let's not even debate those, bro.
Yeah, okay. I wasn't gonna even debate. I was just gonna let you pick.
Because I don't even think you saw Inhumans.
No, I didn't.
I only
see
saw
it.
like an episode or 2 of that shit, and I couldn't stomach anymore. It was
And then
trash.
I did watch all the Secret Invasions.
I watched
never
all the
saw.
Secret Invasion, and it hurt. It hurt me.
I started watching Quantumania, but I fell asleep like 20 minutes in. That shit was boring. So,
Bro, it's sad because Kang's performance was good.
actually good.
It was actually good.
Yeah.
It's just that it was anticlimactic because he lost to Ant-Man.
Yeah. So, all right. So in that case, if we're putting Thor and Quantumania, where we're putting them, I'll let you just.
I was more entertained.
I was more entertained with Thor. Me personally.
I guess. Yeah.
I finished the movie, so that
So-
tells you something.
All right. So where we putting Thor with what's left? We got.
So you'll have either Winter Soldier or X-Men 97.
Put Thor in X-Men 97. Put Quantumania in the fight shit. Because Ant-Man shouldn't be beating anybody with hands. That's it.
Quantumania. Alright, so we are officially done with setting up the bracket.
I know I just said it, but what? I put Love and Thunder in X-Men 97, right?
Yes. So I'll go ahead and I'll say what's in the East bracket. Oh no, yeah, this has to be the East. The East bracket. And this is the number 1 seed, the number 1 overall seed of the tournament, Infinity War. They have to face in their bracket. The number 1 seed is Infinity War. The 2 seed is Daredevil, from Netflix. The 3 seed is Guardians.
1 second. I'm gonna sort these now.
Okay.
Sort these real quick, so that way we can just go through it. Sort A to Z. All right. Okay.
All right.
So
So
where you starting at? Infinity War.
yeah, so the Infinity War bracket. The 1 seed is Infinity War. The 2 seed is Daredevil from Netflix.
Yep.
The 3 seed is Guardians 1.
Yep.
The 4 seed is Iron Man 1.
Yep.
The 5th seed is Spider-Man animated series.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
Neighborhood.
Spider-Man
Friendly
Disney
Neighborhood.
Plus animated.
Yeah, Friendly Neighborhood.
The 6th seed is Shang-Chi.
Yep.
7th seed is Fantastic Four.
Mm-hmm.
The 8th seed is Captain America 1.
Yep.
9th seed is Wonder Man.
Yep.
10 is Doctor Strange 1.
Yep.
Number 11 is The Marvels.
Yep.
12 is Ironheart. 13 is Brave New World.
Mm-hmm.
13 is Falcon and the Winter Soldier. 15 is Thor 2. And then 16 seed of that one is going to be the Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, we got the same thing there. All right. Next is the Winter Soldier bracket.
Winter Soldier, this is going to be, I think this should be the South, the Dirty South region. So in this region, we have the Winter Soldier series at number 1 seed.
Yep.
Civil War is number 2.
Yep.
Daredevil Born Again is 3. Ragnarok is 4.
Mm-hmm.
Thunderbolts is 5. Moon Knight is 6. Homecoming is 7. Miss Marvel will be 8. Wakanda Forever is 9. Agatha All Along is 10. Defenders is 11. Eyes of Wakanda is 12. Echo is 13. Ant-Man 2 is 14.
Yep.
Iron Fist is 15. And then we're going to round it out with Quantumania at number 16 in that South region.
So far, everything is point on point. Okay. Now the
So
X-Men,
now we're going to
X-Men
go
97 bracket.
to which one?
X-Men 97.
X-Men 97 bracket. Okay, so we're going to call this the North.
North,
Okay.
yeah, definitely. North.
This is the North. So we have X-Men 97 leading the way at the 1 seed here, followed by No Way Home, WandaVision. Guardians 3 is the 4th seed. Guardians Christmas Special is going to be the 5th seed. You got Jessica Jones at 6.
Yep.
Luke Cage at 7. Black Widow at 8.
Yep.
You got Age of Ultron at 9. Thor 1 at 10. Iron Man 2 at 11.
Yep.
Ant-Man at 12. Captain Marvel at 13. She-Hulk at 14. And then the last 2 is the Zombies and Thor.
Love and Thunder.
Was Love and Thunder at 15 and 16.
All right, and the final quadrant endgame.
This is going to be the west side.
Okay.
We got Endgame leading the way there with Avengers 1 at number 2 at the seat 2. Loki at 3. Punisher at 4. Wolverine and Deadpool at 5. Black Panther at 6. Far From Home at 7. Hawkeye at 8. Werewolf by Night at 9. Guardians 2 at 10. You got Hulk at 11. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. at 12. Eternals 13. Iron Man 3 at 14. And then we're going to end it with Agent Carter and What If. That's the 15 and 16 seeds of that quadrant and that west region.
Yep.
That's going to be fairly entertaining there.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know from an analytical standpoint, just to give you some ending analysis. I'm very excited for the Dirty South region. You know, we have a lot of interesting fights to go in there.
I feel like those were rated E for everyone. Like the hands, when getting the hands, bro. Like
like someone's definitely getting the ass whoop on site. I mean, it's gonna be crazy what happens there. I feel bad. It's gonna be like a Spurs fan in the Knicks, in the Knicks street.
like
just after they win a championship, they gonna just fuck up whoever walks in there.
Wallace, Steven Jackson, Ron Artest. I feel like
this
Dennis
is definitely.
Rodman. I just feel like all of them, they just in this quadrant, bro. I don't know.
The Palace of Auburn Hills is gonna definitely happen in the 30 South region, so I can't wait for that. Gonna be a lot of interesting takes on that one.
A lot of commercial breaks and replays gonna go on during that.
I do have a question for you. So, I'll say this: is there any team with a 6 seed or lower that you think could be like a shock in this tournament?
Well, our 6 seeds, just to cut it off there, our 6 seeds are Black Panther, Jessica Jones, Shang-Chi, Moon Knight. like I could see, especially when it comes to like you know, if we're gonna put this up for vote, and we talked about it when we made our tier list. Like Black Panther could definitely go far, like as a six seed, even though it's in a tough bracket. Um, but you got some other ones where it's like one some stuff that aged well, like Age of Ultron. That's a 9 seed. That could maybe make some waves in the bracket that it's in. Um, Wonder Man was one of the newer projects, but there are a lot of people that liked it a lot.
Yeah.
It's in the Infinity War bracket though, so I don't know if it's coming out of there. But other than that,
Yeah,
I
I mean
mean,
that's
I think these are this is the most we have agreed and disagreed at the same time. So I think we're good.
okay. Yeah. I really think we need to watch out for the eighth seeds. The eighth seeds in this tournament are scary in my opinion.
You got Cap
Uh,
One, Miss Marvel, Hawkeye, and Black Widow.
I could definitely see one of them going as far as like
Yeah,
the
we,
Sweet
we, we know
16.
which one you think that is. All right,
So
we know which
it
one
could
you
be
think
either
it
one of
is.
them, to be honest. But yeah, I really believe that one of them could definitely make the Sweet 16 for sure. Possibly Elite Eight if the matchups are any indication. It could be crazy.
We're gonna see
I
how
can see some upsets.
we're gonna fill this out in a bracket. We're gonna share that on our socials and stuff. And next time, I promise you, we will have the visual of that. And if there's a way for me to have a bracket that you and I do, um, you know, in our debate format, and also just see what the people said and like reveal that, that'd be cool. So we'll give it some time. Once we get that bracket done, we'll put it out there so that folks could put in their thoughts, and then we'll take a look at how that shakes up versus our thoughts on it, and we'll have an ultimate MCU project champion. All right, based
Nice.
on our ratings and our takes and all that stuff. So appreciate y'all for watching. Sorry about again all the ads on Tier Maker. Um, the link to the Tier Maker, our tier list will be in the description. And Fino, anything else you want to say before we wrap up here on today's episode of Slim and Seven?
Yeah, just real quick. Shout out to Slim 7 because, uh, I got the press pass. I'll be representing you in your show at GalaxyCon,
Nice.
in Raleigh, North Carolina. So if anyone's gonna be there,
Any
shout out to your
any
boy.
any notable like people that you hoping to see there or anything? Anything interesting that you hoping to see?
So Dwight from The Office is gonna be
Oh,
there. Chris Jericho got some wrestlers like Chris Jericho is gonna be
oh,
there.
nice.
Um, let's see. There's a bunch of people from the Scream movies. You got David Arquette,
Oh
former
wow,
WCW World Heavyweight Champion, by the way. He'll be there.
respect.
And then there's one of the sisters from Charmed. Um, the wow, my mind just went blank. But one of them is gonna be. I think it's the newest sister. The one, Rose McGowan. I think that's her name.
Okay,
I
nice.
think she'll be there. So I'm as a big Charm fan, it's gonna be cool to see her.
Okay, I'm pretty
But
sure
yeah,
you're gonna pick up some Pokemon cards and some other cool stuff too.
I plan to. I plan to. So
All right,
that's gonna be dope. July 23rd to the 26th. I'm
cool.
probably gonna go for like 2 of the days. So
That's also San Diego Comic Con weekend,
oh, is it? Well, there
and
you go. It's a big
it's
con
also the
weekend.
Tokon open beta, Marvel's Tokon fighting game beta as
Oh,
well.
big weekend then. Big weekend for sure.
Definitely, definitely. All right, cool. Thank y'all again, Fino. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate all the help and everything, bro. All right, I'm gonna catch everybody later. Catch you Thursday, this Thursday, with some X-Men '97 analysis. The 3 episodes that drop tomorrow on Wednesday. Can't wait for that. And yeah, I'm gonna just give all my thoughts and all that on Thursday. That episode's gonna be dedicated to that every Thursday this summer for X-Men '97 episodes. So if you love that show and you want to talk about it or you want to hear my take on it, make sure you catch that. All right, so later, y'all.